Hey there guys, it is me Ovi, and for the first time ever, I'm going to be covering a theory that is not about Pokemon. Yes, you heard me right, not Pokemon. Today we'll be talking about a series that greatly sparked my love for video games, and that is none other than The Legend of Zelda. The world of the Zelda series is full of interesting moments and lore as well. In honor of the recently released Majora's Mask remake, I will be covering in depth who created the mask itself. Quote, "The mask was stolen from me. It is called Majora's Mask. It is an accursed item from the legend that is said to have been used by an ancient tribe and its hexing rituals. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears the mask. According to the legend, the troubles caused by Majora's Mask were so great, the Ancient Ones, fearing such catastrophe, sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse." End quote. Although there's not a lot of direct information regarding its creation, according to the Happy Mask Salesman, it was an unknown tribe who used the mask, and the Ancient Ones were the ones responsible for sealing it away in the shadow. But who are these Ancient Ones and tribe? There's really no other lore that reference their existence as part of any known tribes in the Zelda series. But through careful observation and analysis, you can easily make connections to another piece of lore that talks about the interlopers. The interlopers were mentioned during the events of Twilight Princess. Quote, "Among those living in the light, interlopers who excelled at magic appear. Wielding powerful sorcery, they try to establish dominion over the sacred realm. It was then that the goddess ordered us three light spirits to intervene. We sealed away the great magic those individuals had mastered." From this statement, we can infer that the Ancient Ones the Happy Salesman refers to are none other than the three ancient dragons that made their appearance in both Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess: Faron, Eldin, and Lenaru. And of course, the ancient tribe that used Majora's Mask could in fact be these interlopers. There are some details that would fit quite well if they were in fact the ones who created Majora's Mask. But before we get into that, let's add a bonus theory to this video. Many Zelda fans have wondered who these interlopers really are, as the cutscene showed three Shadow Links, but that was just meant to be a representation, not the actual tribe. It is believed that the Twilight tribe are descendants of the interlopers. The Twilight is the race that both Midna and Sant belong to. Quote, "The people of our tribe, a tribe that mastered the arts of magic, were locked away in the world like insects in a cage. In the shadows we regress, so much that we soon knew neither anger nor hatred, nor even the faintest bloom of desire. And all of that, it was the fault of a useless, do-nothing royal family that had resigned itself to miserable half-existence." So, there you have it. Sant makes a reference to the same statement that Lenaru spoke of, a tribe that mastered the arts of magic. Now that we got that out of the way, we still need to answer which tribe was the one that was banished to the Twilight Realm. Looking at both Midna's and Sant's designs, fans have found both references to the Gerudo and the Sheikah in their clothes and gear. Some speculate that perhaps it was not just a specific group that was banished, but maybe a group of Gerudo and Sheikah that betrayed the Hylians and wanted the Triforce for themselves. As for me, I like to think that it goes a little bit beyond that. We know that the Gerudo tribe is known for being composed of females only. Because of this, when wanting to procreate, these females leave the tribe and search for boyfriends to keep their race alive. I like to believe that the interlopers are hybrids, a mix of Sheikah and Gerudo. One of the Gerudo girls must have fallen in love with a male Sheikah. They had children, but knowing that she could not bring her husband back to her tribe, they defected and created their own hybrid tribe. Other Gerudo girls being in the same situation could have sought comfort in this new tribe along with their husbands. They were more likely pursued by both tribes, and this is what created their resentment towards Hyrule. If this was in fact the case, it would explain why the Twilight had references to those two tribes. It would also explain why the Twilight was a tribe of thieves according to Midna, which is a reference to the Gerudo, and why Midna has red eyes, a trait attributed to the Sheikah tribe. Going back to Majora's Mask, I believe that it was this tribe who mastered the art of magic through the use of masks. They created many different types. but the most wicked one was the fused shadow, followed by what could have been an early prototype, Majora's Mask. It was at this point that the Ancient Ones had to intervene and seal both masks and banish the tribe to the Twilight Realm. When comparing both masks, you can easily see the similarities and that they were perhaps created by the same individual or group for that matter. Other claims that can support this theory are: 1. The Happy Mask Salesman mentions that the mask was hidden in the shadows, and the Twilight Realm is also known by the name the Realm of Shadows. 2. Sans psychotic personality resembles that of Majora's Mask. And finally, 3. The Stone Tower Temple may be a reference to Sans' helmet, as they're both large faces with their tongues sticking out. Well, there you have it, guys. That is my very first Zelda theory. I hope that I did okay. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, I would love to hear if I should make more theories about Zelda or any other Nintendo game. Or maybe I should just stick to Pokemon. Well, this is your show, so let me know what you guys think. This is Always saying peace out until the next theory video.